tore off a piece of iron plate, and bent it into a funnel, which he placed on a metal box. He then put snow on the funnel. Using the sunlight, he made a simple water-making device. Others kicked holes in the snow, and arranged their luggage into a cross, hoping that rescuers would see it. Just then, they heard the sound of a plane engine in the distance. It could be the search and rescue team. They stood in the snow and shouted loudly. The plane flew over the mountain in front of them, and everyone was happy, thinking the rescue team had found them. However, 4 days later, they still had not seen the rescue team. They finally accepted the fact that the rescue team had not found them, and the survivors had to find another way out. They decided to go to the plane wreckage on the mountaintop to find batteries. He heard from a friend that there were batteries in the tail of the plane. So, 4 of them climbed the mountain. They gradually ran out of strength and also discovered a terrible truth. Looking down from the top, they couldn't see the plane wreckage at all. Without finding the batteries, they had to go back before dark. They had been trapped for 6 days. After sharing the last of their soda crackers, they had no more food. On the 7th day of being trapped, a man, dizzy from hunger, picked at a scab on his body and put it in his mouth. Some people began to have an idea about the corpses. As night fell, they huddled together. In this extreme environment, their morality and humanity were put to a huge test. On the 9th day, someone said,
Si muero les doy permiso para alimentarse de mi cuerpo. Así siguen viviendo.
Some survivors, under the pressure of survival, finally made a drastic choice. In a hidden corner, they quietly cut up the remains of their dead companions. This behavior was hard to accept, but they had to set aside their scruples. At the same time, someone found a radio. However, when the radio finally worked, the news was devastating.
Acaba de finalizar la búsqueda del avión uruguayo siniestrado en los Andes con un grupo de rescatistas del Old Christian.
Within the 10-day period, 17 planes had conducted 66 searches but found nothing. The search would be resumed next year when the ice and snow melted, making it easier to find the wreckage. At this point, they fell into deep despair, but they refused to give up. The remaining survivors gathered all the bodies. They wanted to escape and find help. Of the original 46 people on the plane, only 17 remained.